Time to recap today's game. This is Trailblazer Postgame.
All right, welcome back to the Levy Center here in Santa Clara. Trailblazers, boy, they fought hard, but lose by 10. 90-80 is your final. Utah Tech drops to 5-6 on the year, and 8-1 now for Santa Clara. Hi there, everybody. Rod Zundel here. Hope you enjoyed the game on the Fan Sports Radio Network. Trailblazers fell behind early in the first 5 or 6 minutes by 19, but man, did they fight back. They cut it down to 7 late in the game. Did not back down to this Santa Clara team that was much taller, much bigger, very athletic all the way up and down the line. And the Trailblazers got knocked in the mouth the first 5 or 6 minutes, but boy, they came back and they fought hard. I'm really interested to see what John Judkins has to say about his team's effort tonight. Execution-wise, the athleticism and the length of the defense, especially of Santa Clara, really cost the Trailblazers. Trailblazers had how many turnovers did they have tonight? Utah Tech had 22 turnovers, and that led to 23 Santa Clara points. Offensive rebound, 18 offensive rebounds led to 18 second chance points for Santa Clara. You put those two things together, that's tough to overcome. And that was part of our keys to the game, is not turning the ball over and giving them some easy buckets, and that's what they were able to do. They got a lot of easy buckets. So Trailblazers only averaged 12 turnovers a game. That's best in the WAC, but tonight they were forced into 22 turnovers. 18 assists for Utah Tech on 31 made shots. You'll take that. But 18 assists compared to 22 turnovers, that's not a number that John Judkins likes. However, Trailblazers were able to force 14 turnovers, but they weren't able to capitalize like Santa Clara. They only were able to get 8 second chance points. Trailblazers had 25 fast break points. That tells you what kind of effort and hustle that this Trailblazer team gave tonight. 25-14 in fast break points. Bench points, 23 for Utah Tech and 34 for Santa Clara. Madiba Owana got the start and had a career-high 25 points. He had 5 3-pointers for Madiba Owana. He was 5 for 9 from beyond the arc. And how about Britton Barrett coming off the bench? And the transfer from College of Southern Idaho a year ago, Coach Judkins really wanted him to get the feel and get in rhythm behind the arc and nail down the three-point shot, which he's good at. Tonight, a career-high 4 3-pointers made, 4 for 5. He had a career-high 17 points. His previous career-high was 16 last year against Whittier. So, hang on. We got to do some cleanups here while we're doing our post-game show. They're trying to clean up and get us out of here. But we're still waiting for head coach John Judkins. So, Trailblazers, assists, 18 on 31 made shots. You'll take that. For the game, Trailblazers shot 49% from the floor. They shot 35.5% from three-point land, 10 of 29. A lot of those misses came in the last 4 or 5 minutes when they got offensive rebounds and took 3 or 4 consecutive three-pointers, and they were halfway down and then came back out. So, or that percentage would have been much higher. Free throws, 8 for 8. They didn't get to the free throw line enough. That's one thing that Coach Judkins wants to do, get to the free throw line more. But against this kind of a team with length, they just could not get there. 4 block shots by Santa Clara, 3 by Graves, 2 of those coming in the last 15 seconds. Utah Tech with only 1 block shot. That was just Sean Holt. Now, Madiba Owana went out of the game hobbling. He was able to come back in and play, so he's okay. Toby Aribi on a rebound got hit in the face. He had to be helped off. Don't know his status. And then Chance Trujillo got kicked out with a technical after being dunked on and trash talk to him. So, going to take a break, and head coach John Judkins will join us when we come back.
Welcome to Utah Tech University. From classrooms to cliffs and lectures to lakes. Here, we celebrate active learning, active life. Our Trailblazers learn by doing, are career ready, and solve real problems with real partners to meet community needs. Here, students get the full college experience and choose from 300 affordable academic programs. All in one of the most stunning destinations on Earth. With this as your backyard, life is just as active as your education. Come experience active learning, active life at Utah Tech University.
All right, welcome back to the Levy Center here in Santa Clara. It's a final. Utah Tech losing by 10, 90-80 over against Santa Clara. Rod Zundel here, along with the head coach now, John Judkins. All right, Coach, I know what you're going to say, but that first 5 or 6 minutes kind of told the story of the game. But, man, you guys are gutsy in the way you came back.
Well, I hope we learn from this. This game, this is what it's just. It's going to be a Tarleton State game at Tarleton. That's how. Yeah. That's how it's going to be. They full court pressed. They held us. They got into us. I think our guys were shocked that they were getting away with so many holds and grabs. But that's welcome to the road and welcome to the WCC.
Yeah.
We just got to be tougher. And again, I think once the halftime, it was probably not one of our best halves at all, but we're still right there.
Yeah.
And then they come out the second half, and I thought our focus, our intensity was better. We cut it down to 8 or 9. Like, okay, here we go. We're getting there. And then we had that little deal there. But like I told Chance, I'm mad that he got kicked out of the game, but I'm not mad of his toughness and not letting a guy talk back to him.
Yeah.
He just got to be smart and not throw a punch. And that's what they said. If he wouldn't have thrown a punch, it would have been just 2 technical fouls, and there we go. But again, that's something we got to learn. But again, I love the toughness. Sometimes you just got to be a little bit smarter. But again, I thought Madiba, he played extremely well.
Yeah.
I thought Britt came off and gave us some good minutes.
And you've been waiting for him to have a breakout like this.
Yeah, and he did some good things. And so, I think Toby gets hurt. He can't go back with him. So, I was really worried more about our 5 spot right now. What we got to go to. If Toby can't go, then Dario and Dallin got to be ready to go. So there were some things that we got to figure out. But again, the second half we outscored them. We played better in the second half. We outplayed them. We only gave up 7 offensive rebounds, where first half we gave up 11. Again, 18 offensive rebounds, too much, and that was our focus. And a lot of those, one of them was on a foul shot, which is my craziest thing in the world, because there's 4 guys on there against 2, and they hit a 3 on that. That's something we have to work on. But again, if you look at the game, to come in here, we didn't play one of our better games, and we still had chances.
Yeah.
And if we could fight like that the whole game, not just the second half, I like our area.
So, did they count that as a punch from Chance? Now, does he have to sit out?
We'll find out from the NCAA or from our official things. That's the rule, is that they classified a punch, which they did. They said they did. They'll go back and watch it over and over again and give it to the commissioner, and then he'll decide what it's going to be. But there's probably going to be a good chance that he's going to have to sit a game, and that's his one strike. If he does it again, then he'll be disqualified for the rest of the year. So they take it pretty serious.
2 fighting, you're gone.
Yeah, they take it really serious.
Man.
So then we talked about, if you clear the bench, if it does happen, you clear the bench, you're out. And that's what took so long. They were looking at that stuff.
Was that what it was?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
It took forever. But,
well, the thing is, their guy started it by trash talking and bumping Chance. I mean, I don't blame him for getting after him.
That's what I told him. I said, I don't blame you for getting in the guy's face, but just don't throw a punch.
Okay, so you got about 10 days off. You got Justice University coming in a week from Saturday. So now what's your plan here? Because you guys had kind of a tough stretch to start the season, played a lot. Are you going to give them time off, or what are you going to do?
Our time off will be more, maybe not on the court stuff. It'll be a lot of film, a lot of shooting drills, a lot of we only made 10 threes, shot 29. which is a lot. But again, man, they were good shots. The only one I thought was maybe a bad three was the one that Juice shot in the corner.
Yeah.
It was kind of forced there at the end of the game. But all the other ones I thought were good looks. We just missed. I mean, Chance going 0 for 7. He's one of our best three-point shooters. And this is one of his nights. He just didn't play like he normally does. And if that happens, you got to have somebody else who's got to step up. And tonight I thought Matiba did that. I mean, he shot the ball well. He was aggressive defensively. He rebounded well. And so that part I loved to see somebody like that stepping up.
Yeah. All right, Ethan Potter, 12 points, the reigning WAC player of the week, but with a 7-1 guy and then a 6'10 guy coming in.
Yeah.
Boy, he had a tough sledding the whole night.
Well, he shot good. He was 6 for 9. Yeah. We just couldn't get him the ball enough. They're late. They really did a good job of, we call it a hard hedge, almost a double team on our ball screens. Yeah. And he was open. The second half, we got him the ball more rolling. But the first half, we had so many dumb turnovers trying to force it to him instead of just let it come. But he had 9 rebounds, 6 for 9. He did have four assists, but he had 4 turnovers too, which are Tanner's one didn't have a great game again tonight. I think it could have been a freshman just getting that pressure and not handling it. And I know he's going to get through it. I know he's a tough kid. He'll figure that out. But he was just kind of panicking on throwing the ball. He just needs to slow down and relax, and we'll come to him. But I love how he gets to the hole. He gets another dunk down the middle.
Yep.
I mean, he had another one, but his leg gave out. And he missed that layup. And I said that's why I always tell you to use the glass. But again, I'm not worried about him. He'll be fine and so forth. But we'll learn from this, Rod. So you're right. We have some days off. But again, it's not going to be days off. It's going to be film watching. It's going to be, but maybe not so much up and down the court. It might be more half court stuff. Just trying to finish and kind of fine tune some things that we need to work on.
Well, you guys showed us something tonight because
they have heart, man. These
this
guys
was
have heart.
a long and athletic team, and the way these guys
They're
didn't
big.
back down.
Yeah, they're big.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you can play with this much heart, you're going to have a chance in every single game. I don't care who you play.
Yeah, that's a positive. Or that's what I was trying to tell them, guys. Is we played one half and we still battled. Just think if we played that hard right from the start. And, we're trying different things, trying different combinations. But again, and we'll get there. We'll get there, Rob. But that's this is why we play these games. Yeah. We play them to get better. We play them to help us for conference. And this game should help us for Tarleton State because that's just how they play. Same way.
Yeah. All right, Coach. Let's get back to the
Get
hotel.
home. Yep.
Get back to St. George tomorrow. All right, that'll do it. Thank you, Coach. Once again, the final here in Santa Clara, 90-80. Trailblazers dropped to 5-6. Got 10 days off before they take on Justice University in Burns Arena on Saturday the 13th. So that'll do it from here. For Paul Ratliff and for head coach John Judkins, I'm Rod Zundel saying so long from Santa Clara, where the final score, Utah Tech losing by 10 to Santa Clara Broncos, 90-80. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. See ya.